What's going on, everybody? Austin Zaback coming to you live, and I'm sitting here actually just in my office today, and I just wanted to come to you guys. I'm getting consistent. I want to bring you guys content all the time, and today I really just want to be real with you. I know you guys see me probably on Instagram and maybe a little bit of YouTube, and sometimes I'm in a suit or a nice shirt, etc., etc. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely a time and a place for that, but that's not where it all started for me. For me, I was a normal average kid growing up with above average goals and dreams. And I really wanted to just share with you guys my story because, a lot of people have been coming to me. By the way, this is not scripted. I don't have notes on this video. I'm really just talking to you and bringing the authenticity out and really just sharing with you, how I went from being a normal average kid with above average goals and dreams to being somebody. And that way, you guys could know and understand and be confident in the fact that it is possible for you as well. You guys, at 7 or 8 or 9 years old, I moved in with my grandparents, and I lived in the garage. And I put an air conditioning unit, sidewall air conditioning unit in the garage, and put carpet in there, and that's where I grew up. I started a pool company because my grandpa did pools. He taught me the ins and outs of the pool company, and I learned how to do that at a very young age. By the time I was 12, I had some decent success with it, but it was just like mowing lawns except for cleaning pools. You hear a lot of kids that do that at a young age, and that was one of the things that I did. At about 16 years old, that all came crashing down, and the economy crashed. I was really, really young. I sold the company, didn't really make much money off of it. I pretty much broke even. And after that, it forced me into the traditional world of business, I guess you could say, or the corporate world. And I got my first job at a dry cleaners, making I think it was maybe 10, 11 bucks an hour at the very most. And I absolutely hated it. I hated every second of it. And as time went along, I actually worked many more jobs. I had something basic. I basically had about 19 jobs from the time I was 16 to the time I was 19. Now, I never got fired from any of my jobs, actually. I quit every single one of them. And I was very good at most of them. And it ranged all the way from restaurants to bussing tables to all sorts of different things and all sorts of different industries. And I just hated being told what to do and when to do it and when to show up for work. But you know what? By my 19th job, I actually landed myself a really good job, and I was making really good money. And I'm not gonna lie, I was satisfied. I was happy. But during that time, I had actually been a part of a network marketing company at about 16, 17 years old that really opened my eyes to what was possible. And for me in the beginning, and this is one thing I wanted to share with you guys, I think a lot of people, they overestimate what they can do in a few months. And they underestimate what they can do in a few years. And I think this is a really common mistake that us as entrepreneurs make. I think in the beginning, what I struggled with was I actually set my goals too high. And look, I'm all about goal setting. I'm all about, wanting to make 6 figures or 7 figures or whatever it is. But you guys, instead of going out and taking all these gurus, I've been fortunate and blessed to hang out with a lot of the gurus. The gurus, right? And what I can say about most of these gurus is that, you guys, the get rich quick, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing. It takes hard work, and it takes a lot of sacrifice, and it takes understanding that it's going to take time and perseverance and all these different things and factors that people don't want to talk about because it's the ugly reality of what it really takes to become quote unquote successful. Whether that be financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, it doesn't really matter what area of life you're trying to become successful in. It really all requires the exact same sacrifices. And you guys, so I guess where I was going with the story is, you know, I built decent in network marketing. I built a decent team, made some decent money, had some decent jobs. And, you know, in the last few years, you know, what I've really realized is the simplicity of what it takes to become successful. And that is just setting realistic goals and building upon those goals. So, you know, if you're in a network marketing company, make it a goal to make an extra $2,000 a month, or maybe instead make it a goal to help your team make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month, which will in return make you an extra, you know, couple of $1,000s a month. Or if you have a job, guys, if you have a job that's paying you well, don't go and just quit that job and you know, go be an entrepreneur. Look, I'm all about being an entrepreneur. I am one myself, but keep the job. You know, maybe you can make more money at the job, and then you can save more money, right? Like, you can put more money in the bank, and maybe you can make some small investments. Maybe pick an industry. It doesn't have to be real estate. Maybe it's Bitcoin. I have money in Bitcoin. Maybe you're trading stocks. I have a lot of friends that trade stocks. Maybe you want to do some real estate investing, or maybe you just want to buy a house for yourself, and you know, I could help you with that, or somebody could help you with that and show you how to do that. Or you know, maybe it is network marketing that you're trying to become successful at. But whatever it is, set small, reasonable goals that lead up to the big goal. And I'm telling you guys, you'll achieve the small goals, you'll celebrate the small victories, and that's crucial right there. Make sure you celebrate the small victories, because those small victories that you have are absolutely crucial to your success. You know, a lot of people say work, and I'm totally okay with that, and I totally support that. But also, I do believe if you celebrate the small victories along the way and you reward yourself, you're going to be much happier. And you know, in life, I was talking to one of my buddies, and I posted this on Instagram if you follow me. You know, there's some people out there in the world that study, you know, people that are old and dying. And, you know, the number one regret at the end of your life when you're laying on your deathbed is not how much money you made or didn't make. It's not what car you drove or didn't drive. It's not what house you lived in or didn't live in. It's the experience of life. And, you know, it's funny because I'm actually going to check my phone really quick. Tony Robbins posted something on his story, or on his Facebook last night. He said, "Life is about moments. Don't wait for them, create them." And I think that's so very real and transparent, and that's what I want to be transparent with you about. You know, I went to Australia last year, and this year I went to Nicaragua, and I helped build some houses for the poor. And you know, what's interesting is, you know, you travel and you see other cultures and you see other people and different things and the way they do different things. And in Nicaragua, we were building houses, and we could build a house for about $200 to $500 US. We built several houses. What was interesting is the people that I met, the families that I met in Nicaragua, they didn't know when they were going to eat next. They didn't know when their next meal was going to be, and they had no idea, and they were more happy than probably 95% of the people I know here in the United States, or you know, surrounding countries, that, you know, first world countries, and that's really interesting. So, you guys, I encourage you to go out there, live life, experience life to the fullest. You know, make sure you set goals, and I'm all about setting big goals, but set achievable goals that lead up to that big goal. Find your industry, figure out what fits you best. I'm happy to help you. There's tons of people out there that are helping, that are trying to help, and doing their best to help. But understand, if you're watching this, if you follow me, I'm a normal average kid with above average goals and dreams. It's not about the fancy cars and the fancy house and the fancy watch and all that stuff. That stuff is a byproduct of you know, helping other people achieve their goals and dreams. And I really just wanted to be real and authentic with you. So I hope this hits home with you guys. Create experiences. You know, don't ever say no to anything. Go jump out of that airplane. Go take take that risk, go take that leap of faith that you've been waiting to take. I love all you guys, and thank you so much for subscribing, watching my videos. My goal is to bring daily content to you guys, or at least every other day, and make it valuable, make it something that you want to watch, something that inspires you, motivates you, pushes you, or informs you, to take that next step, or to get to that next place in your life in small increments that lead up to that next big goal. So you guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here in my office. Literally just sitting here at my desk. So you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go right here, or right here, or right here. I don't really know where it's at on your screen, but smash that subscribe button. Please, please, please smash that like button. And guys, drop in the comments below what you'd like to see me talk about next. I'd love to do more videos, more informative videos. Let me know what you want me to talk about. If it's real estate or Bitcoin or whatever, if I have the knowledge, I'll talk about it. If not, maybe I'll bring one of my buddies in that has the knowledge, and we'll do an interview, Q&A type of thing. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.